Hey Sylvester, this is Jeff once again with Zucor Marketing. We're based in San Antonio, Texas, and we specialize in helping trade companies like roofing, handyman, painters to get more customers through Google. We've helped over 100 companies just like yours to do exactly that. And in this video, I'm going to show you specifically what's holding your website back and what your top competitors doing differently that's allowing them to beat you right now. Let me start with a quick result from a recent client we work with. They're in a handyman company with a similar market to yours. So when they came to us, they were getting roughly 4 calls a week with their website. And after we implemented the same changes I'm about to show you, they were getting 11 valid leads a week within 90 days. I'm sharing that because I want you to understand that what I'm about to show you is not something theoretical. These are real changes that produce real results for companies exactly like yours. So now let's go ahead and take a look at your website. Compared to your top competitors, your website is average at best. And I'm going to show you exactly why. Well, the gap isn't about on how your website looks like, it's about how Google sees it. And right now, Google doesn't see it the way it needs to in order to put you in front of customers who are actively searching for your services. So there are three main areas where your website is falling short. So let's go ahead and go through each one of them. Number one we have is the content. So Google is looking for 1,000 words on your homepage, and the more relevant content you have, the more Google considers you an expert in your field. And the higher it's willing to rank you, of course, on Google. So let's do a quick, word count just to see how many words you have on your homepage. So currently you have 510 words. And to tell you honestly, that is significantly short of what Google wants to see. So adding additional relevant content to your homepage would directly improve how Google will rank you. Second, we have are the keywords. So keywords are the exact words and phrases your customers type into Google when they're searching for businesses like yours. For example, someone in your market might type for handyman in Denver, Colorado, into the search, and then what Google will do is it will scan your website looking for those exact phrases. So the more you use the right keyword throughout your content, the more Google considers your website relevant for those kind of searches, and the higher it will rank you on Google as well. However, repeating the keywords too many times is called keyword stuffing, and Google will actually penalize you for it. So the goal here is strategic usage. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how Google displays the results. So when you do a search, you'll see three types of results. So at the very top we have here is what we call the map hack, which takes into action the distance of the business from the person doing the search. And also being here is extremely valuable because this listings gets a lot of attention and clicks. The results here are actually your complete Google business profile, including reviews, a call button, updates, and many more. And not just a link to your website. Below the map pack are the organic searches, um, which many people actually call the real results because they're not paid ads. So these are the website that Google considers most relevant based on the keywords being searched and factors about the quality of your website. So this is your main competitor in the organic search results. Let me go ahead and show you what exactly they're doing differently that's taking away the customers from you right now. So with their website, right off the bat, they actually have a crystal clear call to action. The moment you land on their homepage, they have an enormous amount of keywords, optimized contents throughout their website. They have detailed service pages, regularly updated blogs, and actually tons of other great contents. So every one of this tells Google that this is an important, trustworthy website, and Google actually rewards them by putting them at the top of the search results. Moving on to the next one are the backlinks. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers with both websites. So we actually use a tool called Ahrefs, and this is what SEO specialists use to evaluate website. Let me go ahead and walk you through the numbers. First one is the DR. So this is the level of trust that Google has in your website, and UR is the overall strength of your website. Backlinks are links from other website posts. They're like pointing to your website, so think of them as recommendations or shoutouts from around the internet. The more high quality backlinks you have, the more important Google considers your website and the higher it will rank you on Google. Let's go ahead and take a look at your competitors' numbers. So with DR and UR, it shows that Google considers their website a much more trustworthy and a stronger website. Well, that's also because they have more backlinks, they have more keywords, which gave them more traffic within the last 30 days. So what that actually means is that currently Google trusts their website significantly more than yours, and that different actually translates directly into them receiving more phone calls and leads from customers who's actually searching for the exact services you offer. Also, customers who never even saw your website because your competitors showed up first on the Google results. So to, summarize what we found, your website needs better content and more keywords to meet Google's requirements, and you also need significantly more high quality backlinks to close the trust gap between your website and your competitors. So each of these are actually flexible. None of them require rebuilding your website from scratch. They are specific targeted improvements that will directly impact where you rank on Google and thus how many new customers you get versus your competitor. Now, some of these changes are things you can begin working on with yourself, and this video has given you a clearer picture of exactly where to focus. But if you want to quickly and completely beat your competitor, we can also help you out with that. Also, our founder, Mr. Samuel Turcott, is a marketing specialist who worked with trade companies for over 25 years. He does a limited number of free 20-minute deep dive calls with business owners where he builds a specific action plan tailored to your website, your services, and your local market. It's like a genuine working session. It's not a sales call. He'll tell you exactly what you should and in what order, and you can take that plan and do whatever you want with it. I'm also going to be following up in a couple of days, and if you've seen this video, like if it resonates you, it's worth 20 minutes of your time to talk with him directly. So I really do appreciate your time. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.